Hello, there was an interruption in the last video, so let's get started once again. And we were in the first problem and we solved the average stock. What is our formula of average? So in the last class, we calculated average stock. What is formula of average stock? It is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. And they said that what they said in the question, assume that all purchases and purchases and sales are on credit, and also the value of stock has remained the same at the beginning and the end of the year. అంటే స్టాక్ వాల్యూ ఓపెనింగ్ అండ్ క్లోజింగ్ సేమ్ ఉంది, అండ్ స్టాక్ టర్న్ ఓవర్ రేషియో ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 5 times అంతే ఇచ్చారు మనకి. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ యావరేజ్ స్టాక్ విచ్ ఇస్ opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2, and stock turnover ratio is equals to 5 times. What is stock turnover ratio? It is cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. This is formula. Stock turnover ratio. I am using shortcuts, this COGS and STR. Please, you don't use in the exam. And remember the formula: cost of goods sold divided by average inventory is equals to 5 times. They gave this. This is given in the question. And what is cost of goods sold? It is sales minus gross profit by average inventory is equals to 5. What is sales? It is 6 lakh minus gross profit is 1 lakh 20,000 divided by average inventory. So I got 4 lakh 80,000 divided by average inventory is equals to 5. So average inventory is equals to 4 lakh 80,000 divided by 5, which equals to 95,000. మనం యావరేజ్ ఇన్వెంటరీ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి. యావరేజ్ ఇన్వెంటరీ ఏంటి అంటే ఓపెనింగ్ ప్లస్ క్లోజింగ్ స్టాక్ డివైడెడ్ బై 2 కదా. సో నార్మల్గా ఏం చేస్తారంటే మిస్టేక్ ఎగ్జామ్లో యావరేజ్ స్టాక్ అనగానే దే ఫైండ్ ద యావరేజ్ దే డివైడ్ బై 2 కాబట్టి 96,000 డివైడెడ్ బై 2 చేస్తారు, అప్పుడు 48,000 వస్తుంది. ఇది రాంగ్ స్టెప్. ఇట్లా చేయొద్దు, ఎందుకంటే మనం బై 2 డివైడ్ చేసిన తర్వాతనే మనకు 96,000 వస్తుంది. సో వాళ్ళు ఏమన్నారు, క్లోజింగ్ స్టాక్ ఓపెనింగ్ స్టాక్ రెండు ఈక్వల్ ఉన్నాయి. ఫస్ట్ ఓపెనింగ్ అండ్ లాస్ట్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇయర్ క్లోజింగ్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ అన్నారు. అంటే ఈ రెండే యావరేజ్ తీసుకుంటే నాకు 96,000 రావాలి. దట్ ద టోటల్ ఇస్ 1,92,000. So how the average inventory is 96,000, which means 96,000 plus 96,000 divided by 2. దీన్ని యావరేజ్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు నాకు యావరేజ్ ఇన్వెంటరీ వస్తుంది. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ లో మనకి ఈక్వల్ అని ఉంది కాబట్టి ఈ అమౌంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, రెండు సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి. కానీ అన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ లో ఇవి రెండు సేమ్ ఉండాలని లేదు. సో డోంట్ గెట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్. మనం ఇలా చేయము. ఈ యావరేజ్ ఇన్వెంటరీ వచ్చిన అమౌంట్ ని మళ్ళీ తీసుకొని డివైడెడ్ బై 2 చేయము. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్రెడీ క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ యాజ్ ఓపెనింగ్ స్టాక్ ప్లస్ క్లోజింగ్ స్టాక్ డివైడెడ్ బై 2. అండ్ దిస్ వాల్యూస్ మే డిఫర్ అకార్డింగ్ టు ద క్వశ్చన్. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ లో రెండు ఈక్వల్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి రెండు 96,000 తీసుకున్నాం. ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ పర్చేసెస్ కి వాళ్ళు ఏమన్నారు, ఆల్ పర్చేసెస్ ఆర్ క్రెడిట్ పర్చేసెస్, that is mentioned in the question, but they didn't specify anything more about the purchases. So for calculating purchases, we have a formula. What is the formula? Purchases is equals to cost of goods sold plus closing stock minus opening stock. For suppose మనకి క్వశ్చన్ లో పర్చేసెస్ ఇచ్చాడు అనుకోండి, పర్చేసెస్ is given and opening stock is not given, then interchange the position. Take opening stock this side and purchases this side and calculate the purchases amount. ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఓపెనింగ్ స్టాక్ తెలుసు, నేను ఇక్కడ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసిన ఓపెనింగ్ స్టాక్ క్లోజింగ్ స్టాక్. సో నేను ఇక్కడ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తా. కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ గుడ్స్ సోల్డ్ ఆల్రెడీ నేను క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసే ఇక్కడ ఫార్ములాలో. దిస్ ఇస్ మై కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ గుడ్స్ సోల్డ్, సేల్స్ మైనస్ గ్రాస్ ప్రాఫిట్. సో purchases is equals to cost of goods sold 4,80,000 plus opening stock 96,000 minus closing stock 96,000, which means my total purchases is equals to 4,80,000. Okay. And average payment ratio. యావరేజ్ పేమెంట్ రేషియో అంటే నేను ఎన్ని డేస్ లో క్రెడిటర్స్ కి పే చేయాలి అమౌంట్ విత్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్. So formula into average payment ratio the 365 days divided by average credit turnover ratio. So first we have to calculate creditors turnover ratio. Creditors turnover ratio into credit purchases divided by average creditors. సో క్రెడిట్ పర్చేసెస్ గురించి ఏమన్నాడు మన క్వశ్చన్ లో వాళ్ళు సేల్స్ ఐ మీన్ క్యాష్ పర్చేసెస్ క్రెడిట్ పర్చేసెస్ డిఫరెంట్ ఇవ్వలేదు. Some questions he will specify, some questions he will not specify. But in the question, in the this question which we are doing, he gave that all purchases and sales are on credit basis. So all purchases are on credit basis. So take the whole amount of purchases as credit purchases divided by average creditors. Average creditors ఎట్లా calculate చేసాం మనం? ఓపెనింగ్ క్రెడిటర్స్ ప్లస్ క్లోజింగ్ క్రెడిటర్స్ డివైడెడ్ బై 2. మనకి ఇచ్చిర్రా చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి ఫస్ట్ మనకి బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ లో ఏముందో. ఒకవేళ యావరేజ్ ఓపెనింగ్ ప్లస్ క్లోజింగ్ ఇస్తే దెన్ టేక్ యావరేజ్ క్రెడిటర్స్. ఓపెనింగ్ అండ్ క్లోజింగ్ ఇవ్వకుండా ఓన్లీ క్లోజింగ్ ఇస్తే దెన్ టేక్ ఓన్లీ that amount, closing amount you should take. See, in the question we had opening creditors as on 1/4/2007 and creditors as on 31st March 2008. So this is my opening creditors 30,000 and this is my closing creditors 54,000. So I can find out the average creditors, right? 30,000 plus 54,000 divided by 2. The same thing I have done here. 30,000 plus 54,000 divided by 2, I got 42,000. This is my average creditors. So what will be my credit turnover ratio? It is credit purchases 4,80,000 divided by average creditors 42,000, which means I will get credit turnover ratio is equals to 11.428. Now how can I find this is my final answer, this is my workings. మీరు ఎగ్జామ్ లో వర్కింగ్ సపరేట్ గా చూపించవచ్చు. And the main part of your answer is this one, what they are asking in the question. They are asking me to find average payment period, which means 365 days divided by creditors turnover ratio. Already I have found out creditors turnover ratio, so just divide it. 365 days divided by 11.428, which means 31.9, which is equals to, which is rounded off, it is rounded off to 32 days. I hope you understood till here. And please take a paper and pen and sit and do the problem. If you are not taking a paper and pen and you're just listening, you can't understand, because these are not theory. This is practical problem you need to work out. Unless you work out, you can't understand. And remember the problem, remember the formulas while solving the problem. And next, what they asked us to find, we completed average payment period. Now we have to find out average collection period. Come on, let us find out. Average collection period. You can do along with me if you remember the formula. What is average collection period? It is 365 days divided by debtors turnover ratio. So what I need to find first thing, I need to find the debtor turnover ratio, which is equals to credit sales divided by credit sales divided by average debtors or closing debtors. This is my working part, okay? This is not my final solution. Just please make a note of it. So manaki average debtors etla find out cheyali. This is my opening debtors and this is my closing debtors. Debtors as on 1/4/2007 is my opening and debtors as on 31/3/2008 is my closing. So take the same figures and all sales are credit sales. So take the total sales amount 6 lakhs divided by average datas, which means opening 1,16,000 plus closing 1 lakh divided by 2. So which means 6 lakhs divided by, find out this figure. This is 2,16,000 divided by 2. What I will get? 6 lakhs divided by, let me calculate, 2,16,000 divided by 2. It is 1,08,000. So 6 lakh divided by 1,08,000 is equals to 5.55. Okay, 5.55. So what will be my average collection period? It is 365 days divided by debtors turnover ratio, which is 5.555 and so on. So divide it, 365 divided by 5.555. It is 65.7 days. Okay, like this how we calculate the sum. I hope you all understood. And next we have to calculate creditors turnover ratio. Creditors turnover ratio. What is a creditor turnover ratio? It is credit purchases divided by average creditors. We have already found it out. See, in the previous problem, while we are sorting out average payment period, we already calculated creditors turnover ratio. So in any problem, if you are finding out like this, which are dependent formulas, for calculating average payment period, మనం first creditors turnover ratio ne calculate cheyali. So if in the question they are asking you to find creditors turnover ratio also, then first find out this. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ నంబర్ రోమన్ నంబర్ కరెక్ట్ గా వేసి ఫస్ట్ ఇది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి. దాని తర్వాత వాళ్ళు డేటాస్ టర్నోవర్ రేషియో కూడా అడిగినారు మనకు క్వశ్చన్ లో, సే డేటాస్ టర్నోవర్ రేషియో. సో హియర్ while calculating average collection period, we calculated debtors turnover ratio also. So first find out this, and later you can put the correct Roman number and you can implement the same figures in the formula and you can find it out. Okay. So this creditors turnover ratio already I have found it out, and what I got, it is 11.428 is equals to 11.428. And what is the debtors turnover ratio? It is 5.555. I hope you all understood the question. This is one of the most easiest, and this is the first one. Let us check next one. Next question. See, this is the question. They gave us a balance sheet in which we have paid up capital 15 lakhs, reserves and surplus 6 lakhs, long-term loans, I mean debentures 5 lakhs, bank overdraft 2 lakhs, sundry creditors 12 lakhs. So in this, what is my current liabilities? Bank OD and sundry creditors are my current liabilities. And the total is 40 lakhs. And in the asset side, fixed assets are 16 lakh 50,000, stock in trade is 9 lakh 10,000, debtors are 12 lakh 40,000, short-term investments is 1 lakh 60,000, and cash is 40,000. So what are my current assets in all this? Stock is my current asset, debtors is my current asset, investment is my current asset, and cash is my current asset. Okay. And annual sale is 74 lakh 40,000. Gross profit is 7 lakh 44,000. Bank code is payable on demand. This means that it is a current liability. Whenever they demand, I have to pay it. You are required to calculate the following ratios for the year. What they are asking us to find out: debt equity ratio. Debt equity ratio. Question number 2. Debt equity ratio. First one. debt equity ratio. What is a debt equity ratio formula? It is long-term loans divided by shareholders funds. Shareholders funds. So what is my long-term loan here? See, check in the question. My long-term loan are debentures, which is equal to 5 lakhs. And shareholders funds means my paid up capital. Paid up capital is the shareholders funds or equity fund. What is it? 15 lakhs. So implement the same. Long-term loan is 5 lakhs divided by shareholders fund is 15 lakhs into 100. So what I will get? 5 lakhs divided by 15 lakhs into 100, which means 33.33%. This is how we calculate the ratio. Okay, easy, right? I hope you are understanding. And I'm explaining good. Please mention your comments in the comment box. Okay. And next we have to calculate the current ratio. What is current ratio? It is current assets divided by current liabilities. So write the same thing here. Current ratio is equals to current assets divided by current liabilities. What